Unfortunately, some people would probably let an animal experiencing heart failure die, but this man in India secured his place in our hearts by showing you should never give up.
Yeah?
Now that's what you call a quick reflex. Pelican voluntarily came up to people walking on the beach. Turns out it has a triple hook stuck in its beak. Thankfully, they managed to extract it. A tiny baby possum got stuck in the stream and was rescued by 3 people who then decided to have it as their pet.
Filled with water.
And this fearless man jumped into the icy waters to rescue a deer with a bucket on its head. A little while later, his friend came with a boat, and they started to act. And finally...
This brave man saves a calf from being eaten by a lion, then having a very intense standoff with a dangerous carnivore. May not look like he's saving the animal, but with the help of his axe skills, he's actually cutting around the calf to release the poor animal who's gotten its head stuck inside a hollow tree.
This guy saved a drowning sparrow, but he didn't expect the bird to get so attached to its savior that it would sit on his head.
He found herself in a horrible situation, and her babies were calling for her, wondering where their mother had gone. Luckily, these guys managed to get her out and clean her off, reuniting the mother with her babies.
This person helped a deer whose antlers were stuck in the edges of the pier. Just look at the scared but grateful eyes of the animal. These fishermen accidentally caught a 400-pound ray, so they called a team of professionals to save it. First, they found a place best suited for releasing this giant, did some tests, and finally... The elephant approached the doctors of its own volition so that they could treat the string headache. Turns out someone shot the elephant in the head and the bullet got stuck in the skull. Just a fraction of an inch further and the animal would have been dead. The elephant had surgery and now it's doing perfectly fine. And here's what a removal of the rhinoceros horn looks like to deter poachers who kill these animals for their horns. They are made of keratin, just like human nails, which means they keep growing back. As for the noise, the animal is wearing headphones, so it's not too scared. This dog fell under the ice and had no way to save itself. Thankfully, the rescue team got there in time, pulling the dog out of the water. Now, all it has to do is dry off and warm up. This stray dog was starving for so long, it turned into a living mummy. It was too famished to move. Fortunately, people responded to its cries for help and nursed it back to health. This guy spotted a turtle in the middle of the road and saved it from being crushed, taking it to a safe place afterwards. And here's an incredible moment of a kitten being rescued a second before death. This cobra got its head stuck in a metal can, and despite the danger of this venomous snake, men helped the cobra and moved it to a place that was safer for other people.
Baby shark found itself trapped among the rocks and may never have seen his family again if it hadn't been for these surfers. They tried to simply push the young creature into deeper water, but they had to do much more to get it back home.
A police officer ran to rescue a dog from a burning vehicle without a second thought.
And tosses Hank into the snow.
Used some cables for tree branches and was in real danger as a result. Risking his own life, this man tried to help the sloth, and it's obediently doing everything required.
Sugar Glider had gotten stuck on the barbed wire and was desperately trying to free itself without the kind man stayed behind and helped free it so it could return to its home in the forest.
This poor elk got so stuck in a snowed-in swamp, it couldn't move at all. When it was freed, it immediately ran to its friend, who waited patiently the whole time. What could this look mean? The snowboarder decided to take a ride on fresh snow. His plans changed when he came across a horse stuck in the snow. What a day! Took a snowboard ride and rescued a horse that was reunited with its owners 4 days later.
The brave men carry the dog out of the house and away from the dangerous smoke before they run back inside to check if anyone's left.
Saved a monkey from a pack of dogs, but it stopped breathing because of an injury. He swooped in with a heart massage and a mouth-to-mouth.
After many attempts, this organization could finally catch the sheep and rescue it.
Here, people are delivering cows from mountain ranges to comfortable outdoor meadows. This man noticed a drowning baby fox and immediately jumped into the water without even taking his clothes off. That's the condition the puppy was in when people found it. But wait till you see what it looks like today. When people build roads, they never think of the animals. And here are the consequences. This baby moose was entirely covered in asphalt. A rescue team came to its aid to clear off the moose's fur.
Was seen collapsed on the side of the road in the middle of the Algerian desert. This truck driver stopped to provide water to the thirsty animal.
And these guys are not just railway workers. They are real heroes. They jumped off a moving train to rescue a chamois that was buried under the snow by a different passing train. The owner forgot to close the window, and the neighbor had to save the poor pet that got stuck in the gap. Dogs are like children. You have to keep a close eye on them. These divers noticed a large turtle heading their way. Someone must have been very cruel, plunging a spear into the animal's neck. Thankfully, this story has a happy ending.
Girl was rescued from a swimming pool. The situation seemed hopeless. Thankfully, the rescuer knew how to perform CPR on the tiny animal and brought it back from the brink of death.
And these guys saw an eagle standing on the side of the road, waiting for someone to stop.
And people who give water to thirsty squirrels during a summer heat wave. Several random people got together to try and save the dog's life, following the dog with a tarp beneath him in case he falls as he walks across the plank. That is what humanity should be all about, helping others at times when they need it the most.
Abandoned van from the cold. It was negative 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Turns out, someone shot it in the leg, and the bullet fractured the bone. The guy who found the dog brought it with him and nursed it back to health. This 6-day-old elephant was abandoned by the herd due to illness, but the locals saved it. Look how grateful the animal is to them. It's hard to say how long this heron was hanging on its own beak, fighting for its life. But now it's saved thanks to a kind fisherman who managed to free the bird using his fishing rod.
This man saved the life of a poor turtle that had been flipped over by the tide. The turtle took a few seconds to catch its breath before going back into its home.
Here, mountain bikers called a wildlife biologist to rescue a foal stuck in a mud pit.
Luckily, these people found it before it was too late and managed to rescue the poor animal.
In India, a baby leopard got into a huge well. It was rescued using a large net. Once it was back on dry land, the wet kitten ran away to its mom. People heard cries for help coming from a ditch, only to find a dying puppy with head trauma.
The squirrel was so stricken by heat stroke that it barely had any strength left in its body when suddenly a gracious man brought the squirrel some much needed water. Colorful rubber fabric can become a death trap for sea turtles who easily mistake them for jellyfish. Just watch how this poor turtle was struggling to survive until it was found by these wonderful guys who didn't hesitate to help the dying animal. Dog fell in this canal. A group of kind people came together to demonstrate what we humans can accomplish when we work together.
Pull a cow out of a well, people had to use a huge tractor, and they succeeded too.
This calf fell into a canal with very strong currents. It seemed sure that he would drown, and if it wasn't for this brave man who risked his life, it certainly would not have survived. Amazingly, the fox was freed without the need to cut through the wheel, and after a brief recovery time, it was finally returned to the wild. Kangaroo thanks its rescuers by shaking their hand.
Oh, well done. Oh, he's thanking you.
Of course, dolphins can survive for a little while without water, but they need help to avoid dying if they are beached. And so, many thanks to this person. Shepherd from the river, several men, including people from a rescue squad, tried to get it out. After many failed attempts, the dog was finally saved and returned to its owner. Shepherd was standing on the fence, tangled in barbed wire and practically begging for help. Many people just drove past it, but thankfully there were caring and compassionate people who stopped to help the dog.
When they got closer, they realized that the little creature had been severely burnt.
Oh, poor little kangaroo. Where's your mummy?
Animal by setting it free and giving it a drink.
And this dolphin swam right up to the divers in the hopes of being freed from a fishing line. Now it's free, but check this out. It's not in any rush to swim away, thanking its savior instead.
Man witnessed his dog plunge through the thin ice, but didn't hesitate to jump in after him.
For food, 4 puppies got stuck in spilled tar. They couldn't move at all, but they still managed to cry for help. To clean the tar off their fur, people had to use oil and dishwashing fluid. And here's what they look like now. And here's what a true hero looks like. Watch this man risk his own life to get an eagle out of a swamp. And here's how they rescued a baby elephant in Zimbabwe after it got stuck in the mud after a long drought. Even sharks need help sometimes. This guy noticed a small beached shark and returned it into the water.
All 3 of them in the water. Rope around the neck. They got him. Great job. They got him. They hooked him there.
A man noticed an injured puppy in the road, and look how happy the mom was to get some help. In India, a donkey fell into a septic tank at a construction site. After being stuck in the sewage for 24 hours, the animal was very grateful to be rescued. A bit of persistence and humans' best friend is saved. Max Monkey realized that humans are its only chance, and it was right.
Segura. Dá licença, Marcelo. Calma, calma, vai.
Cat fell into the water, it seemed impossible that it would be able to get out. But thankfully, this man came up with a creative idea and saved the poor animal.
进去进去！哦，进去进去进去了！哎呀，快快快！快快快快快快！哎呀哎呀哎呀！哎
Now this firefighter revives the cat that had been rescued from the basement of a burning house. Just listen to the cat's meowing. It is very confused, but still so grateful to be alive. Tree roots on its way to the sea, but luckily a kind family decided to rescue it and release it back into the ocean where it belongs. Baby deer fell down and got stuck in a fence. The mother struggled to free its baby, but these people heard the screams of the young fawn and came to their rescue. After a long mission, the baby deer was finally free and could reunite with his grateful mother.
In the Philippines, 2 divers noticed a huge manta ray with a fishing line cutting through its wing. These guys removed the fishing line from the devilfish, and we hope that the wing will heal soon.
To the vet where he was treated for his injuries. Now he will soon be able to hop around the woods again, thanks to these wonderful people.
Pakistani kid is very poor, and to make a living he sells plastic he finds on the streets, and yet he regularly buys milk for a stray cat. These people untangled the turtle from the fishing line and released it back into the water. If only it could talk, it would definitely say thank you.
This mother who performed CPR on a slightly bigger animal after a baby deer was found lifeless on the bottom of their pool.
Oh God! I'm gonna have to give him CPR.
Mom, it's opening.
Okay. All right, here I go.
Mom, it's kind of coming back.
Yes.
After a long rescue attempt, the
Drowned in a canal, a person became a saving grace. The guy grabbed the dog with his legs to pull it out of the water.
injured and in shock. This kind woman took the cat to the hospital, and amazingly, it survived and went on to live a happy life. Finally gone out, this woman went out in search of animals that needed help and found a little kangaroo with burned hands who was crying for help.
This dog came to people for help, hoping they would take the plastic off the animal's head. Look how grateful it is. Just listen to the heartbreaking cries of this scared, injured, and cold puppy. But when it realized that people won't harm it, the puppy settled down and calmly went to a clinic with them. Just listen to the cries of this poor dog. It was hungry and scared, but it entrusted its life to caring people who took the dog to the shelter and brought it back to life.
Despite the danger, the family attempted to move their boat next to the bear and tried to get the jar off, and after several attempts, they were finally able to free the animal.
We saved our little bit.
This mom cow was loudly calling for help because her calf fell into a hole. Thanks to its rescuer, the calf was reunited with its mother.
Now, as the mother elephant regains consciousness, she realizes that her baby has been freed and they happily walk away together. The owners were nearby and jumped in to save the dog, who was struggling to stay above the freezing water.
To rescue this seagull stuck in the power lines, they needed a whole helicopter.
A heat wave, it's the stray animals that suffer the most, so this kind man decided to help a stray dog by giving it a quick cold shower to cool off.
The police officers saved these ducklings that fell into the drain and returned these babies to their mother. So weak that its nose kept dropping into water. Thankfully, it was treated, and now the pup is perfectly fine. Raccoon collapsed, and it was trapped. Thankfully, 2 teenage brothers noticed it and managed to dig the animal out with their dad's help. And here are Ukrainian firefighters saving a cat from a house damaged by a military missile. Just look how carefully the firefighter gets the animal out.
Fell into the water and couldn't get back on land, with the mother also unable to help. But these people heard the tiny screams for help and decided to rescue it from drowning and reunite the baby with its mother. Hill and couldn't get up, a kind man saved the poor animal and carried it back to its mother. Adorable little ducklings struggling to keep up with their mothers, so when these 2 ducklings couldn't jump up on the curb to follow their mama, they were lucky this kind man was willing to help. Ones that were terribly affected was this wailing koala who was badly burned and in desperate need of help. Luckily, there were a lot of kind people who stayed in these dangerous areas to save all the animals that were left behind. Just watch how this man and woman saves the koala to later transport it to a nearby hospital.
Beautiful antlers can turn into a big problem, just as it happened to this deer. Thankfully, people didn't leave it in trouble. A seagull got caught on a fishing hook attached to the electric cables. Within 7 hours, the bird was rescued. But even after its liberation, it kept going back, pecking its saviors. Have a look at the way this dog climbs into the boat to save itself. This puppy lost consciousness during a fire, and this firefighter brought it back to life with CPR.
They all started digging around the enormous creatures, creating a path and pushing them back into the ocean where they belong. A beautiful display of what we humans can achieve when we work together to make the world a better place.
Was a saving grace for a drowning bear cub. Just look at all the effort it makes to climb aboard. This turtle was in trouble being so far away from the water, but thankfully this guy was there to help.
This bat got electrocuted by flying into power wires and unfortunately died. Her little baby was still miraculously alive under its fur. The poor thing doesn't want to let her mother go, but luckily, it looks like she has a new mother now.
当猫咪遇到胶带的时候，会有什么化学反应呢？
The drowning squirrel was rescued from a swimming pool. The situation appeared hopeless. Thankfully, the rescuer knew how to perform first aid on squirrels. And this girl sacrificed a pipe to free a bird.
Oh my god!
Have to save the world to be a hero. You can just save a cat that got stuck in the window. Just like this downstairs neighbor with a long stick. Osprey got tangled in a fishing line, and in addition, the hook injured its right wing. But despite the pain, the bird is trying very hard to get to the boat.
Got stuck in a gate grill, she was initially scared and acted aggressively toward them. But after 9 hours, the poor dog finally accepted that they were trying to help her. After a long rescue mission, they were finally able to set her free.
Couldn't get out of the hole, and thankfully, a man lowered a rope down to help the animal. It's a good thing that this fox was savvy enough to quickly realize how to get out.
Elephant Baby and its mother had fallen into a muddy manhole. A team of volunteers mounted a dynamic rescue using an excavator. The mother then suffered heart failure, but these kind-hearted people were not going to give up and even performed CPR on the elephant.
Look at this little guy.
Imagine this couple's surprise when they found 7 fox cubs under their terrace. But where's their mom? Either way, people took great care of the cubs, and this fox cub was loudly crying after getting stuck in some netting. At first, it was very frightening, but then realized that people were there to rescue it. Just take a look at such trust between an animal and a human.
And persisted, trying to gain their attention. Eventually, they decided to follow her, and it turns out she guided them to a pit where her baby was stuck. The people dug a path to free the baby elephant and save its life, all thanks to its brave mother who never gave up hope.
This fox got stuck in the fence and couldn't move until a man noticed and saved her.
Oh, my boy, that was lucky, wasn't he? Oh, that's a fella. Oh, my boy. You had...
Thank goodness this turtle was free, and hopefully it will have an easier life going forward. This kangaroo fell into a canal during high tide, and take a look at how desperately the animal is begging humans for help. Now that the kangaroo is all right, it can run away, but its gaze speaks volumes.
Wait.
This guy tried to explain to a deer how to get off the highway, and he succeeded.
Atta boy, jump over.
Well, almost. Now he did.
Yes! Oh, live.
Thankfully, moments later, a store owner spotted the helpless cow and pulled it out of the danger zone with the help of 2 Samaritans. Together, they saved the animal's life just in time. Hesitate to risk their own safety to save the poor animal. Magpies all got their heads stuck in a fence and were unable to free themselves. But today was their lucky day, as a man who was passing by stopped to free them. But they're like these guys who decided to free the poor turtle. People found a baby monkey stuck under a sheet of insulation and returned it to its worried mother. The mother thought she had lost her child, but look at the relief on the mother's face when they're reunited for several weeks. But the dog's life was in serious jeopardy and was in desperate need of help. Luckily, these guys finally managed to capture the stray dog using a fishing net and remove the plastic jar that was stuck on its head, saving its life.
This person sacrificed himself to protect his dog from 2 American Staffordshire Terriers. Low tide, this sea turtle got stranded on the shore upside down, but it was very lucky to be found by these guys because high tide wasn't due for another few weeks. The leg of this horse got stuck in the fence wire, and it's hard to say how long it would have stayed there if humans didn't come to its rescue. Fortunately, it wasn't injured, and after a while, it was able to run again. Of this poor puppy was seriously injured, and it was dealing with the pain alone until the puppy was found by people. Unfortunately, it lost the ear, but at least it found a family and a happy life.
男生，我就搞不懂了，这个楼是有多么的好玩啊？是有多好？你过来，你把脸给我伸过来，过来。男生。
As a firefighter made his way onto thin ice to save this dog from drowning. The firefighter almost fell into the water as well, but only seconds before the ice completely collapsed, they were pulled back to safety. This dog, who got stuck in barbed wire and desperately tried to free himself, only making it worse. Even though they didn't know the dog, these kind people did not hesitate to save him. Because of the cruelty of many humans, the puppy was terrified when this man approached him. But this man wasn't like everyone else, and after gaining the puppy's trust, he took him home to live the happy and comfortable life he truly deserves. This female loggerhead turtle had a net stuck so far down its throat that it made it difficult for the animal to eat or even breathe. But thankfully, the turtle found these kind people who were willing to help. By some miracle, thanks to the fact that help arrived just in time.
All right, little bear.
These guys came together to rescue a baby goat.
After a while, they were finally able to remove it and save the poor animal.
The driver of the garbage truck discovered kittens among the trash and got them out. Sometimes animals need to be saved from other people.
Yep, here we go again.
And here everyone deserves praise. The person rescuing the cat and the cat who understood the assignment. And here's another example of an animal trusting a human when it needs help. Isn't it adorable?
Silly, stop it.
The baby swan was stuck in the fence, but its mother had nothing to worry about. It was in good hands.
Come on, look. Come on, he's coming with you. Come on, there's a good boy. There's a good boy. Come on. Come on, there he is, look.
Small wild bird was hiding out from the 113-degree Australian heat in a car with people. And even once it felt better, the bird was not in any rush to leave its saviors. The owl fell out of its nest and patiently waited while people were building a ladder to return the bird. As a result, the owlet is back where it belongs and will continue bringing letters from Hogwarts for years to come. This horse was stuck in the fast river and couldn't move. Rescuers had to use a helicopter to carefully transport the horse to safety. Garbage often brings harm to wild animals. This duck got stuck in a plastic ring and lost the ability to feed. A woman noticed the poor bird and cut the ring off.
To free a dangerous tomcat from a trap. Just look how confused the poor animal is when it realizes the human was just trying to help.
This koala was stuck in a tree because of a flood. It was lucky to be noticed by people in a canoe,
who got his head stuck between a fence and was trapped there for several hours. Thankfully though, these people finally heard the calls for help and freed the innocent animal. They kept digging and found 7 puppies who had been buried alive. Thanks to their quick thinking, the furry family was safe and sound, much to the relief of their worried mother. After a massive hurricane, these poor dogs were abandoned in locked cages and had to stand on their hind legs to avoid drowning in the storm's fast-rising floodwaters. But this hero volunteer waded through knee-deep water to rescue the 6 dogs who were whimpering and howling for help.
These fishermen noticed that a baby whale tangled in a net approached their boat. They freed the poor animal and pulled the netting out of the water. If only we had more people acting like that. What would have happened to the little dolphin if it weren't for this kind man? A dog found itself in a water trap and would have drowned if it weren't for the rescue crew. Look at how obedient it is, knowing they are trying to help it. And this is an incredible show of friendship between a dog and an elephant. Check out how adorable they look playing in the water.
This cat was poisoned by carbon monoxide and seemed to have no chance of surviving, but his owner begged rescuers for help. The firefighters refused to give up, and after a long rescue mission, a miracle happened. The cat came back to life. Trapped animal can be very dangerous, but without hesitation, these men teamed up to remove the pot that was stuck on the enraged bear's head.
During a wedding, one of the guests saw that a dog needed help, so he came to the animal's aid. Later, he was joined by another person, and finally the dog was saved.
But this little deer was very lucky to have been found by kind-hearted people. As they cut the fence and rescued the baby, its mother was breathlessly watching from only 30 yards away, waiting to be reunited.
Was dehydrated and sick. I think we should all carry water with us exactly for such occasions.
Fell into molten rubber and became stuck in the toxic mixture, with only his mouth poking out for air. Workers followed the screams of the dog and spent 2 hours getting it out.
A 60,000-pound humped whale was stranded on the shore, and take a look at the way people united to help it.